I started a business at 16. Here's 10 things I wish I knew. Let me get a thumbnail real quick. Got your ass, thingy. The first topic we're gonna cover: don't let great ideas pass. When you get an idea, write it down, put in your reminders, and work on it. If you think it's a good idea, who's stopping you from working? Who's stopping you from getting started from now? There's no point in doing that, because the idea is gonna get passed into the next person. If you ever heard, you can't create energy, nor can you destroy it. If that energy is not getting destroyed, when you have a good idea, if you don't act on it, it's going to get passed to the next person, and you're going to sit there like a dickhead and watch it get work done. You get me? And you don't want to have that happen. It's not something that's nice to see happen. It's not something that you're just going to feel like an idiot. And it's not, I don't want to use all these, you get me, all these terms, but it's not a smart thing to do. We all do it, we make mistakes, but I'm telling you now, don't let your great ideas pass. As soon as you get that idea, make sure you start making notes on it. Start doing all the things that you can do to contribute towards it, because it's not going to benefit you by not acting. Why don't you start now? Second phrase, or the second tip. What you want to do is you want to turn every single loss. This is a motto I stand by. I might even get this tattooed. Every loss is a lesson. There's no way you're ever going to take an L, you're ever going to take a hit, and it's not going to be a lesson behind it. Because if there was no lesson behind it, it wouldn't have happened in the first place, would it? So every L, you're going to want to decipher it. No matter how bad you feel, you get me? Get over it after you've cried or whatever, blah, 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 blah. And then you're going to sit there, you're going to think about it, you're going to write it down, do whatever. And you're going to think, where did I go wrong? How can I prevent this from happening again? That's one of the biggest things. You're not going to be able to scale if you're not going to be able to do anything if you're not looking at where you went wrong, because you got to take accountability. That's the first thing you got to do. Because if you're not able to take accountability for something that's happened, even if it may be out of your control, may look like it's out of your control, there's no way you're going to ever be able to stop it from happening again in the future, or lessen in the loss that you may take, the hit. You get me? Those are lessons. And the third one, you got going gym. You get me? Now, you're going to hear this a lot. Every successful person in this world is going to tell you, go gym, you get me? Every person, when you think of success, you might think of flipping Andrew Tate, for example. You get me? Not all of you going to think of Andrew Tate, but let's just put him for example. And you're gonna want to be an Andrew Tate. You're gonna be a fucking. Are you gonna want to be an Andrew Tate, or you're gonna want to be an Elon Musk? I know there's a lot of controversy around Andrew Tate, but I can't think of anyone better to make an example of. You get me? So go to the gym. It's not only the physique or the thing like that matters. It affects your mental, the science behind that, but also it builds discipline. When you have discipline, that's one of the best things you need when it comes to business. It puts you in a good mindset as well. If you don't feel good after going to the gym, then you ain't done nothing good. You ain't done good enough, you ain't worked hard enough. Because when you get that ache and you feel next morning, you know you put in that work, you know you put in that dirt, and that's all that really, you get me? That's what you need to be able to take them steps. You got to cut out the bad habits, like not going gym, for example. And we've got a beautiful view right here, you know. But yeah, you want to go gym, especially that. You're going to look at yourself better. You're going to look in the mirror, you're going to think, oh my days, you get me? I'm a serious guy now. When you think you're serious, you're going to respect yourself higher. You're going to, all these good things that are going to put you in a better mindset to get the work done. You're going to think of yourself better. And you get me? It should make sense. If that doesn't make sense, then let me think of another way I can put it. Think of a quick analogy. Okay, cool. Video game. You buy a skin, you play better at the game. You're not gonna be a default skin anymore. You're gonna be a level 100 XP, and you're gonna play better. Like that's the best analogy I can put it, and it's that simple, honestly. Or let's say makeup, for example. Girls, you wear makeup, you might feel a bit better when you put on makeup. Even though I don't especially agree, say you should go put on makeup, but you're gonna feel a bit better because you think you look better, and you're gonna go out, you're gonna be more confident, and all of that. So that's gonna affect in everything around you, your business, your thoughts, everything about you. When you think of yourself better, your work's gonna be better. And that's all I've got to say for that. Take a seat in this grass real quick. Okay, now the fourth or the fifth whatever lesson it is, consistency. You're gonna hear this a lot. Probably heard it 1,001 times, but it's true. Why do you think people are gonna say it so much if it's not true? Consistency is key. When you're consistent in something, you're gonna see results no matter how long. And that may sound like it might not be true, but if it's not true, if it's not working out and you're consistent, you may not be in the right field. But I promise you, if you're consistent, is that a seat over there? Let me go sit over there. But I promise you, if you're consistent and you know, or if you're consistent in a field that you know has worked before, it's not something that's not able to make something of. If you're consistent in it, it's gonna happen. No matter how long it takes. Now, you wanna hope that happens quicker, maybe, but that's why you incorporate all these other factors. They're all gonna add up, and it's gonna put you in a better position. There's not much I can say, because when you're consistent, if I can make another analogy for you guys, I'll do that now. Cool. I don't know if I trust this seat here. It's looking kind of dodgy, but you get me. See if I can set up this water bottle. Fucking hell. Bro, my balls are burning sitting on that seat. Done for that. But cool. Let me even get out of this part. When you're consistent, cool. You plant a seed in a field. It might not grow the first time. You plant a couple seeds. They're going to grow. Eventually, one seed's going to grow. And it's going to turn something beautiful. And literally, just like consistency with anything, going to the gym, you're going to eventually see results. If you don't see results, it's because you're not putting enough work, or you're not doing the right things. And that's literally it. There's no other better way I can put it besides that. Consistent. Stay consistent. The 5th tip of today: you want to put in effort. You want to put in that dirt. You want to put in that hard work. If you're not, you get me, you're putting in hard work, you're there. Obviously, we've got to work smart also. It's not all about hard work, but you want to make sure you put in that hard work. You want to balance. It's like being street smart, book smart. You want to have a balance. You want to have a balance between hard work and smart work. That's how everyone's been successful. No one's got successful of just being smart. I mean, you may have a couple, some anomalies, but hey, nigga, you're not special, bro. You might be special, but you got to really... Some shit in my slides. You might be special, but we're starting from the beginning. We're starting from the default, or we're starting from wherever we are, and we want to see progress. So you want to be able to balance both of those two things and put yourself in a position where the smart work and the hard work incorporates and becomes one. That could be traveling far to get to a cell, or something along the lines of, get me, just put in hard work, do it smart. Don't overwork yourself, but work in a manner that's comfortable for you, and you know you're going to be seeing progress in what you're doing. When you see progress, that's when you know it's working. Okay, networking. Networking is one of the most important things. It's not about what you know, it's about who you know. You can know a millionaire and become rich just off knowing him. You can come and bust you money. You can come and give you money. You can come and do this. It's not saying that's what you want to do, but that's the type of things that networking can get you. They can put you in opportunities and places and environments you never thought you could reach. And those environments and them sort of things that you've gained from networking can just put you in a much better position than you are now. Think about it. If you knew Bill Gates or Elon Musk, you probably wouldn't be a bum, and that's for a fact. Even if you're not even willing to put in the work sometimes, those type of people inspire you. Just like having a gym, bro. Just like having someone to go to the gym with. They're going to push you. If you're with the right person, of course, you're networking with the right people, they're going to push you to work, put you in positions, teach you the form, all of that good stuff. You get me? All of that good stuff. You're not losing anything by networking. If you might be one of those people, oh my days, my arm is tired. Not one of those people who are confident, or learn on that, work on these things that you know are going to benefit you and put you in a position to get into a higher point of life or wherever you want to be. And this goes for anything. This doesn't just go for business. This goes for anything in life. Wherever you want to get, where you want to place, whatever place you want to be in, whether that's sports, business, dancing, any hobbies, habits, things like that. This applies to all of that. When I say business, this is just what I learned through business and things of that nature. But this works for everything. I'm telling you guys. Make sure you guys put in that work, network, and all of that. Because you never know who can become a high paying client, who can be your business partner in the future. One of the worst things is putting yourself in an environment where no one around you is able to inspire you, and no one around you is able to motivate you and push you to put in that hard work. That's where a lot of stars get dimmed. You get me? When you're a star in the middle of a bunch of clouds, no one's going to be able to see you. But as soon as them clouds clear up, you're surrounded by other stars, you're brighter. And that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Okay. Now, don't be afraid to put yourself out there and promote yourself. Don't give a fuck about what anyone thinks. I mean, I know it may be hard, but start somewhere. Promote, talk to people, tell them what you've got going on, tell them what you can offer, tell them where you're trying to be. You never know what opportunities you're missing. Because remember, anyone could see anything. Anyone can see anything. You don't know who's watching. You don't know who you're talking to. Or, do you get me? You don't know what opportunities you can miss by. For example, you want to sell something. If you're not promoting, or you're just being lazy and you're putting it on 1-2 marketplaces, if you're not posted, if you're not telling people you got that, you never know who's going to want to buy what you have to sell. And that's just a fact. There's not much, there can't be, it's not a complicated thing. It's not something that there needs to be too much analogy behind. It's not something that it needs to be too complicated to talk about, because that's just what it is. Make sure you promote and make sure you put yourself out there, because you never know who is going to come across. Do you understand? Now, second to last, you want to have a rough goal in mind of where you want to be. You want to be able to vision this. You want to see yourself in it. You want to really live in it. You want to live in it, because that's how it's like law of attraction. You want to be able to, you want to surround yourself. You want to, I don't know. You want to put yourself, you want to know where you're going, and you want to feel like you're there already. That's the best way to put it. When you feel like you're there, then you start losing all the bad habits you had before. You start removing the distractions. You start actually being one with what you're meant to be. And that's the best way I can put it. You're going to be one with what you're meant to be, and you'll eventually get there. Because let's say you want to be a sports athlete, or I don't know, a businessman. You're not going to be a businessman by acting how you are acting today, or doing these lazy, dirty old habits that you shouldn't be doing, that you wouldn't see yourself doing as a businessman. So as soon as you start to cut those things out, it all adds up, and it all accumulates to the thing that you want to be. And literally, it accumulates to wherever you're trying to get, and you put yourself right in that position where it's like, cool, I feel like I'm this now, and I start doing the things that I would do when I am in the position that I want to be, and I do that now, I'm going to end up in the position I want to be, no matter what. That's just how it works. Like Scarface, that's what if you guys have watched the movie Scarface, that's how before he ever got to the position he was in, he always acted like he was there already. And that's how you should be moving. That's how you should be. Don't mean you have to tell people this. You have to tell people. Don't mean you have to lie. You have to live it. Live it. Last but not least, start now. Start now. Don't wait. Don't do all of that. Blah, 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 blah. That's what dickheads do. That's what idiots do. You don't want to wait. Why are you waiting? What are you waiting for? Who are you waiting on? There's no way. And obviously, so it's not the easiest thing to do. It may not be the easiest thing to do. Depends what you're going for. It might be an easy thing to do. But you just want to start. Whatever you can do, one step. It don't matter if no one's telling you to go and sit down and work at your laptop for 3 hours today that you've never done before. Or no one's telling you to go and do 100 push-ups on your first attempt. You just want to take them small steps. You want to at least do a bit of research, watch some videos, inspire yourself. Doesn't mean start on this small step and keep doing small. tinier steps will do the same thing. No, you want to start now, start with a small step, and you slowly build up every day. You do a bit more, and you push yourself towards the direction you're trying to go. It's like rolling a brick up a hill, or a boulder up a hill, like that there. You're not gonna get the boulder to the top of the hill if you're not pushing it at all, are you? So if you don't start now, think of it like this. Someone's gonna come and just sweep up your position, and you're gonna feel like an idiot because you didn't start, but they started. And that's exactly what you need to do. You need to start. That's it. But thank you guys for watching the video. I'm gonna have more videos coming soon. Make sure you subscribe, like, share if you need to, save it. And if you want, you get me, comment, reach out to me if you need to. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned.